Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lori and I am here today to do the purchases part of my empties and purchases video for June, July, and August. I'm also going to update you on my Net 100 challenge and let you know how I'm doing there. So just a little recap. I did a lot of retail therapy, we'll say, in 2023. I allowed myself the luxury of shopping a lot of sales, buying a lot of excess products, trying new things, and the end result is that my overall inventory of items went up by, I think by the end of the year, it was up 90 something items. I found that not to be very comfortable. I have learned that I am the type of person who prefers a smaller, more curated collection of items. Less options, but I'm able to finish things at a quicker turnover, and therefore nothing goes bad. Everything is used at its, for lack of a better term, peak of freshness, and that's just what I prefer. So I'm spending this year trying to get my overall inventory down by 100 items. I think we ended last year at 242 or somewhere around there, and I want to get to about 142 by the end of the year. So we were sitting at the end of May at 57 items. So I'm going to show you month by month how I did. So we're going to go all the way back to June, and the first purchase that I made in the month of June was Bath & Body Works. They were having their semi-annual sale. Now, sadly, I didn't go until they were already picked over. So I didn't get a lot, but I didn't exactly get the sense that I would have preferred. But let me show you what I did buy. So the first is, I bought 3 of the body creams, and the first one, which you saw in yesterday's empties, this is my strawberry pound cake, which I was very disappointed in. This scent, it's very sweet, and it's not a pleasurable strawberry scent. So I managed to use this up, I think, in the month of August. And yeah, it's done. Good riddance. The next product was in the Sweet Heart Cherry scent, which I like this better, but I wouldn't repurchase. And I'll go ahead and tell you, I finished this one up in September. And then the last one, it's the one I've got in the shower working on now, I love. And I've actually had this one before. This is Peach Bellini. I think I mentioned in yesterday's video, I love the smell of peaches, and I quite enjoy this. So I have one at least that I would definitely repurchase. But each of these retail for a ridiculous price, and please don't ever spend the full retail price of these. It's $18.95. I bought these for $4.74 or somewhere around there. Obviously, prices are going to be at the bottom. So that was a pretty good deal. All right, the next purchases that I made, I have several just restocking items that I only have one of. For example, I used up my body lotion, and I went to Target and bought one of the Up and Up brand. This is the Advanced Repair Unscented body lotion, and I'll put at the bottom what the price is because I don't remember off the top of my head because I've already used this up, so it's down. It's no longer in my purchases part. Another purchase that I made while I was at Target is I bought one of the Sport sunscreen, which I do like. Unfortunately, I bought the mini, I didn't realize was an SPF 30. Oops, can you see that? There you go. SPF 30, and I prefer to use nothing less than a 50 on my body. But I bought this particular size, it was in the travel section, because I had the idea that I wanted a sunscreen to put in my car. I am terrible about remembering to put sunscreen on the back of my hands and my arms. And so I wanted one in the car that I could put on. But unfortunately, it didn't work for me, and I'll tell you why a little later on. But I have this in the bathroom now, using it up as a body lotion. It retails for a whole $2.49. The third item I purchased was a replacement for my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow, and I believe this is in, it doesn't say it on here, but I think it's natural brown. I try to always keep keep one of these in my kit. It works really well just if I have a missed spot, a bald spot, something that I accidentally messed up on with my brow pomade. I can use this and fill in, but these only retail for $3, and they come with a spoolie, so I'm pleased. I prefer one that is not the micro that everybody else likes. This is kind of the size of the tip. This works perfect for me. Okay, so that was Target finds. Then I bought one thing at Walmart. It was a replacement of my Differin gel, which is my adapalene that I use kind of for my retinol product until I can get back to the dermatologist. This is what I am currently using, and I like it. It's and I like using the 0.1, not the 0.05. But I will use this until I can get an actual tretinoin prescription. I did make one purchase off of Amazon, and I did pay full price for this, but I had finished some of my eye creams, and I like an eye cream that has something in it, something other than just moisturizing. And this is one that came recommended by a YouTuber named Sherry. Her channel is Graceful Beauty, and she was recommending the Beauty of Joseon. It's a Korean company. This is the Revive Eye Serum, Ginseng, and Retinol. It retails for $15.50, and that is what I paid. I paid full price for it. So that was my June purchases. Not a whole lot. To give you some numbers, I spent, in the month of June, I'm scrolling down, I spent $68.07 for a retail value of $105.70. The percent that I saved overall was 35.6%. So as of the end of June, or the first half of the year, my overall expenditure was $291.72, retail of $397.04, and the savings of 26.5%, which is not bad. Now, to let you know how I'm doing on my Net 100 challenge, June was a good month. I used up 16 items. I only brought in 8. So that meant my Net 100 challenge went up by 8 points. So we were at 57, we are now at 65, and I have 177 products overall. So June was a good month. Now we're going to get to July. For July, the first purchase was something I have on subscription. It is from Principal Secret. It is the Advanced Moisturizer with Hydrospheres. And I've mentioned this in other videos that I have this on subscription, where I receive 5 of these every 6 months. In January, I kept 2, gave 3 to my mom. July, I kept 3, gave 2 to her. But it's a great moisturizer. It retails for $33. With my subscription, it is $23.79 each. And I'm happy to pay that. Okay, so that was the first 3 items, because I got 3 of these that came in July. I have some replacement items to show you. I replaced my Equate Beauty Advanced Healing Ointment. I always have one of these. This is $10.52. Whoops. What it retailed for, and that's what I paid. I then went to Sephora. I had used up my SPF lip balm, and I decided I wanted to try one of the Jack Black ones. And I went there to buy it because I've used those before. They have an SPF 25 in them, and I like it. I went there, they don't sell it at my Sephora. So I ended up going with something else. This is by the brand K-Skin, and it is the Isle Lip Balm SPF 30 in Isle Rose. So it is a tinted lip balm that is the exact color of the tube. These retail for $15, and I paid $15. And the reason why I went ahead to the store and bought this, not just because I thought that the Jack Black, I could have ordered it online, but July is my birthday month. I wanted to get my birthday gift, which I ended up going with the points. So I increased my points by 250, which means that I can buy something now and get $10 off. Okay. After that, I think everything else came from Amazon. Amazon in the month of July had a Prime Day deal, and I got some stuff. The first is a replacement for my finishing spray. This is another one of the Milani Make It Last originals, and I purchased this for $7.98. It retails for $9.97, so a little bit of a savings. The next item was a primer that I have been interested in trying. Now, unfortunately, this ended up on the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta, so I could have gotten 50% off, but I did get some discount. What I'm talking about is the Stila Skin Tone Correcting and Brightening Primer. It's the one that's multicolored like this, and it's in the shade Kitten. It retails for, it's really small. It's either 36 or 38. I'll have it on the screen. I paid $25.20, so at least I didn't pay full price for it. After that, I have been looking to find a serum that I like as much or better and is cheaper than my Lancome Advanced Genifique. And one that I have wanted to try, a recommendation from Sherry at Graceful Beauty, is this one by Dermalect. It is the Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum. And this retails for $45. I spent $32.61 on this. And I have been enjoying it. And I'm thinking, well, maybe this is it. I didn't realize when you do, this is only a 30 ml bottle. My Advanced Genifique, that I think is 130 something, I'll put it on the screen, it's 100 ml. So it actually, this is more expensive at the retail value, which I was quite disappointed to see that. So we'll have to see which one I like better. If I end up liking this better and I can get it on sale, then I will definitely buy more of it. But I was a little disappointed to find that out. All right, the last two items for July are sunscreens. I was so happy to see that this sunscreen is now being sold on Amazon, and it is the Ianook Centella Calming Daily Sunscreen. This was a recommendation from Sarah Rose here on YouTube, and I bought one last year off of YesStyle, which was the only place at the time that I could buy it. It wasn't sold on Amazon, but it retails for $14.99. I bought this one for $11.91, and I love it. I loved the first one. I think I finished it up earlier this year. It is an SPF 50 PA++++. Works beautifully under makeup. It is soothing and calming, and I will buy more of these. I really enjoyed it. Now, I went ahead and bought another sunscreen though, and it was another one of those recommendations from Sherry at Graceful Beauty. She got me when she said this is great to put on in the car. It's by Hawaiian Tropics. It's their Sheer Touch Serum sunscreen, and it is an SPF 50. This retails for $15.99, and I paid $12.99 for it, so I got a little bit of a discount. But what's beautiful about this is it's invisible. It sinks in so easily into your skin. This is what it looks like, and it just sinks right in. But she made some comment in her video about this being a perfect item to put on in case when you get in the car you get sunscreen on your leather of your car. I want to say that she's the one that said that. And that, unfortunately, is why the Up and Up sunscreen wasn't working for me. Even though it was a good size to put in the console of my car, I had to be so careful. I have a luxury car. I have a BMW with beautiful interior brown leather that doesn't like sunscreen. So this has worked out beautifully. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't fit in the console of my car, and I don't want to put it in the door because at least the console has some insulation where the door does not. If I can find a pump with that outside is colored, I may depot some of it and put it in there. But what I've been doing, and this is working, is I keep these in the kitchen next to my car keys. And I just know automatically, oh, it's there. If I didn't already put sunscreen on the back of my hands and my arms, I'll go ahead and do it then. And that so far is working. So I'm liking this product. I've even tried it under makeup. I have it today under makeup, and it does work. It's a little greasy feeling, you know, on top of your other skincare, but works beautifully. It doesn't peel. I'm very pleased with it. So I know that I can, if I should run out of this before repurchasing it, I can use this on my face. Okay, that is July. So to give you some numbers for the month of July, I spent $187.58. The retail value was $248.47, with a savings of 23.9%. And overall, I have spent $479.30, a retail of $643.51, and an overall savings of 25.5%. So, doing good. And then to give you my Net 100 numbers, in July, I bought 10 items, but I used up 20. So it was great. I had, my overall number of items came down to 167, and my Net 100 went up from 65 to 75. So I'm doing well at this point. But then came August. So the first few purchases in August were all replacement items. So let me show those to you. I had used up my Neutrogena body oil, so I wanted another body oil, and I ended up going with one of the Palmer's coconut oils. I've never tried this before, but it's a coconut hydrate body oil, a 250 ml bottle, and I paid $7.68, which was full price. I don't think I'll buy it again. I think I will go back to the Neutrogena one. I don't know why, I just like that one better. I also purchased a replacement, it's what I'm using now, of my Equate Beauty Cocoa Divine lotion, which is comparable to the Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. So I paid $3.67 for this. I have one other full price purchase from Walmart that I made at the end of the month, and this is by Sally Hansen. It is their Instant Cuticle Remover. I love this product, and I go through usually 2 or 3 of them a year. But I managed to purchase this for $4.97. Now, you can buy this at Ulta, so much more expensive. But a couple of times a year, they will put Sally Hansen products for sale for like 30% off. And when they do that, you can get this for a few cents cheaper than at Walmart. So I usually just buy it at Walmart when I need it. Okay, now let's talk Ulta. There have been a couple of items that I have been tracking at Ulta all year. They have come up for sale a couple of times, but the most sale that they had was 20% off. And these are expensive items. What I'm talking about is my shampoo and conditioner, my holy grail that I use, and I buy the liter sizes because it is the most economical. I'm talking about the Pureology Hydrate line, and I have both the shampoo and the conditioner. These retail for $90 each. They're very pricey. This is $180 retail right here. So, like I said, they have come up on sale a couple of times, but when they did, the most savings was 20% off. Well, I know that always around not Black Friday, sorry. I know that always around the 21 Days of Beauty, they tend to give out a 20% discount that can be used on anything in the store. So I decided that I would just wait until the fall one, whenever they send it out, and go ahead and get these 20% off. And then whatever points I had used up from purchases, leftovers from last year, is most of it because I haven't bought that much this year. But I would use those to go toward it, and I did. So I ended up, that particular order had 3 more items, and I'll show you those here in a second, tell you what I paid. But for these two, $90 each. 20% off brought them down to $72. I had $139 worth of points. That brought them down to, I paid $17.10 each for these. You can't beat that. I mean, that is incredible. So I was so pleased with this purchase. Now, I have not finished up the ones that I have in my shower currently. They were purchased in January 2022 when it was something like 30-something% off, and they were by no means $90 each. But I still have a little bit of each of those left, and I'm hoping to finish them before the end of the year, and then I will be using these. So I was very happy about that. Now, in that same order, I purchased 3 other products. So let me show you those. I wanted another replacement for my Ritual Defy Thorn Oil, which is a primer that I had finished up and missed. I like having an oil in this area of my eyes, kind of where my glasses are sitting on my skin. That tends to be a little dry and show texture. So I decided, instead of going with, the Thorn Oil, to try something significantly cheaper, and I bought an ordinary product. This is 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. I don't know if you can actually see that on there. There we go. So this particular item retails for $10.90. I got 20% off with a coupon. And then with the points that I was able to use, this only cost me $2.07. Can't beat that. The other 2 items were both Naturium items. I had decided that when I finished up my vitamin C, I wanted my next one to be from Naturium. And I also purchased an eye cream. So this is the Vitamin C Complex Serum. It retails for $20.99. And I've been looking for this at Target, and they were always sold out. But because of the 20% off and the points, I was able to get this item for $3.99. So I did good. And then the other item is the Multi-Peptide Eye Cream. And I tried this, let's see. This retails for $15.99. It only cost me $3.04. So I was very, very happy with this order. Now, I waited to make the order until I got an offer for one of the goodie bags. Ulta is really good about sending out goodie bags when you spend a certain amount of money. And I had already decided that I was going to only keep items in it that I really wanted to try. Anything else I was going to give away. And I'm so happy to say I have a makeup buddy now, someone I work with who loves makeup just as much as me, and we talk about it all the time. And she's got some bougie taste. She loves Dior products, but she will gladly take samples that I have, and she has a teenage daughter too. So if a man cannot use them, her daughter Sarah or one of Sarah's friends for sure will. So they will get used. Well, out of that whole goodie bag, I only kept 2 products, and I'm so happy with myself for that. The first one is something I actually wanted. This is a NYX Butter Gloss, and it's in the shade Creme Brulee. And it's one of the little minis. It's only 4.7 mils. So I've had this in my car, and I really enjoy it. The other item I wanted to try out, it's by Korres, and it is the Night Brightening Sleep Facial. This is a 20 ml sample. I used it as a night cream, and to be honest, I wasn't that impressed with it, and I really did not like the scent. The rose scent was very strong. But the full price of this, I still cannot believe this. The full price is 40 mils, $50, which means this is a $25 sample. I couldn't believe it. And I did not like it, and I do not recommend it. But I finished it up in September, so you'll see it in my September empties. So I was quite shooketh at that. Now, I ended up making a couple of weeks later another Ulta order. It's because I had found one product that I really like, and I've kind of been looking for at Costco, because I originally purchased it at Costco last year. And what I'm talking about is by Neutrogena, and it is their Rapid Wrinkle Repair Retinol Regenerating Cream. And this is a Dr. Dre recommendation. I really liked it when I used it last year, and they had it on sale, so I went ahead and purchased this and another item, and I ended up getting another coupon discount where it was like $5 off a $25 purchase. So for this particular item, it retails for $37.99. I ended up only having to spend $24.79 for it, with I think it was already discounted like 20%, and then the extra 20 or 25%, and then the extra discount brought it down. Now, I thought I bought the fragrance-free one, but they sent me the fragranced one, but I don't mind. The scent is, I actually like the scent, and it doesn't cause me any problems. So, but I will be, if I ever repurchase this from them, I will be watching for that to make sure that they send me the fragrance-free. And I hope someday I will find it at Costco again, because it was a really good deal. The other product is another Naturium product that I forgot to order in that other order. I wanted one of the Fido Glow lip balms, so I ordered one in the shade Latte. And these retail for $9.99. I only had to spend $8.69, so I was able to get it at some discount. All right. Now we're going to get to the part of the video where I made an impulse purchase. So I think I have said in the last couple of videos that in the month of August, I had COVID and the flu. And I believe in one of my moments of being febrile while scrolling through Facebook, I saw this ad. So in this advertisement, you only had to spend $45, and you got this makeup bag and 5 other beauty items. So I just suddenly decided I had to have that. And I went on to the Estee Lauder website, and I looked, and I found an eye cream that I think I have used in the past. It is the Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Gel Cream Synchronized Multi Recovery. Full size is a 15 mil for $74. Ouch. Well, as I was continuing to look, this popped up. And this is ultimately what I purchased. For the same $74, you get a full-size eye cream, but you get two other products. You get a small sample, 7 ml sample of the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair serum. This is very comparable to the Lancome Advanced Genifique. So I was very happy to get this. I also received a Estee Lauder, another eye cream, same type eye cream, but this is 5 mils. So it's an additional, I end up getting 20 mils for the 15 mil price, plus the extra little night repair cream. So for me, it was a done deal, and I purchased it. So I ended up getting the makeup bag, which I love. My only complaint is I wish it had been more sturdy. This is one that it's got my makeup in it. I'm actually using it, but I was hoping it would kind of stand up more on its own. But it's one of these that has the diagonal, it's one of these that has the diagonal opening, so it opens up like this and you can see everything, and I really like it. So for me, it was a good thing. It was a good deal. It came with 5 other items, so let me show you those. I received another Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. This is 15 mils, so it's double the size of this one. I received a night cream. This is the Renutriv Ultimate Lift Regenerating Youth Cream, and I'll put the size on the screen. I don't remember what size this is. I really liked it. It's heavily fragranced, but I actually just finished this up yesterday or last night. So it will be my October empties, but I really liked it. Hella expensive, not even gonna, would never consider purchasing it, but I'd gladly take another sample. I received 3 makeup items. I received a primer. This is the Futurist Aqua Brilliance Watery Glow Primer, and it is a 15 mil, I think you can see it now, 15 mil little sample, so glad to have that. And then I received 2 other makeup items that I absolutely did not need. Now I don't think I've ever said in any of the videos, but there have been 6 categories that I 100% on a no-buy for the year. They are fragrance, lipsticks, eyeshadows, blush, bronzer, highlighter, and nail polish. I think that's actually 7, but 100% no-buy for those areas. I had a new lipstick come in, and it's a full size, which is 3.5 grams. But the packaging is so pretty. This is in the shade All Decked Out. It is a bright orangey red. You had the choice between 2 bags, and I want to say this was the warm toned, and it's bright. This is one of those products that I'm not going to be able to probably use it by itself, but I can put things over it to make it not so bright. But yeah, full size. I was not expecting this. So this means now that my number of lipsticks has gone from 10 to 11, unfortunately. It also came with a lip liner. Now it's not a full size, and it's in the shade Persuasive, I believe. Yes, Persuasive. I cannot wear the 2 of these together. Bright. But I can still use it. So, unfortunately, this brought a lot of items in. So let me tell you now how August went. I spent $167.10, the retail value of which was $366.16, for a savings, and this is my biggest savings yet, 54.4% savings. So that brought my overall numbers to $646.40 is what I have spent. $1,989 is the retail value for a savings of 36%. I'm pleased with the percent savings for the year. I really hope by the end of the year I'm still in the 30s. But I brought a lot of products in. So the total number of products brought in was 20. The total number used up, 21. I just squeaked by one product. So that means my overall inventory of items has gone down to 167, and my Net 100 challenge went up by one item to 76. Whew. So that means for the last 4 months of the year, 24 items. Now I can go ahead and tell you that because of the 21 Days of Beauty and one small Target order, I went the other way for the month of September. But you're going to see that video in a couple of weeks after I've updated my Rolling Project 10 pen and my Beauty A to Z. But so far, I'm doing well, and I'm still optimistic that I can finish or be at a Net 100 by the end of the year. I'm still very hopeful at that. But thank you for watching. I know this was a long video, 3 months. We're not going to do this again. I'm going to do them monthly where it makes a lot more sense. But thank you for watching. I hope that you will subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment, say hello. Always willing to take on a little constructive criticism. My apology for the quality of last month or my last video. It was because my overhead lights were on and it's right underneath, and it just kind of blurred everything. Unfortunately, as you can probably see over the course of the video, it has gotten darker because it is now dark outside, and I'm trying to do this without the overhead lights on. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.